Hi everyone. So, I think the last, I don't know, maybe the video before last, I said that I was going to be making a deep dish crust pizza in my cast iron pan that my brother's been wanting me to make. And so I made one last night, and actually I made two. I made one in my cast iron biscuit pan that I've got that I love. I call it a biscuit pan. It's like a 9 by 13 baking pan. I got it at the Lodge factory outlet in Pigeon Forge, and I absolutely love it. It makes great biscuits, and it made a great pizza. But today, I'm over at my parents' house. They wanted me to make them one, so I decided I would make a video of doing it because I didn't have time to do it last night. And I'm making it in my cast iron, my big 15-inch cast iron pan. And the Chicago deep style crust normally has the sauce on top, the toppings, cheese toppings on the bottom, and the sauce on top. Well, I'm not doing that because my little grandson, he wouldn't be able to eat it good. He likes to eat pizza. So we're going to make it the traditional way. We're just going to do the deep style crust, and then we're going to put the sauce and the toppings and the cheese. So here we go. I've got everything in my bowl, and I will show you and tell you what I did. So in my bowl, I have got, I have the recipe because the one I made last night made 2 crusts, and we only need 1 today. So it is 1.5 plus 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, a 1/4 cup of cornmeal, 3/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 tablespoon of sugar, 1 1/8 teaspoon of yeast, 1/2 plus 1/8 cup of warm water, and 2 tablespoons of melted butter. And I've got my warm water in here, and I better hurry because it's not going to be warm long. So you just kind of whisk your dry ingredients together in a bowl. And then we're going to pour in our warm water and melted butter. And we're going to take our little dough whisk. I love these dough whisks. My mom's actually is a lot nicer. It has a grippy on it. Mine is wooden. I got the cheap one. My dad always gets her the nice stuff. So you just kind of work it until it's combined and kind of forming a dough. You can do this in a hand mixer or stand mixer. I just like doing it by hand. I don't know, I just like it better. So when it gets to about like that, you're going to take clean hands and you're going to start working this dough. And just kind of knead it around. And this is perfect, actually, the way it is. I must have done something right. But last night it was a little too dry, so I had to add some liquid. And so you just want it to be this consistency to where it doesn't stick to your hands too much. It's not too dry and it's not too wet. So I'm just going to knead this, and I'm going to knead it for about, I don't know, 3-5 minutes. And then I'll come back and I'll show you what we're going to do. We're just going to oil our bowl up and let it rest for a while. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got my dough in here, and I sprayed my bowl with some olive oil, and then I sprayed the top of my dough, and then you just kind of toss it around in the oil and get it nice and coated. And then we are going to, why do people say that? It's me. I'm doing it. I'm going to cover this up and I'm going to put like a towel over it, and we're going to let it double in size. It'll probably take about an hour. I'll come back and I'll show you what it's supposed to look like when I'm finished. Alrighty, now our dough looks like this. It's about doubled in size, and we're going to take it out. We're going to put it on a floured surface. Now this is where it gets interesting. Here we go. Mush it out. And we're going to spread it out. Let me get some more flour, because it did have oil on it, so. I'm going to get my dough roller, and I'm going to roll it out a little bit. And then I'm going to get 2 tablespoons of softened butter. And we are going to spread this on the dough. And then, that looks good. Then we're going to take the dough and we're going to fold it over. And we're going to fold it over again. Get some more flour. And we're going to roll it out a little bit to where it'll fit good in our pan. And then we can work it into the pan after we get it in there. Now we're going to take, and we're going to grease our pan real good with some butter. And we're going to work it up the sides. See the layers, it's going to be real good. Now last night I didn't worry about getting it all the way up the side because this is really deep, and I'm not doing the deep dish because, like I said, my grandson's not going to be able to eat it, so I'm just going to work it up the side a little bit. He likes to hold his pizza and eat it. In fact, he likes to hold his pizza upside down to eat it. So I have to put cheese on top of the toppings to kind of hold it together for him. Now, after you get it the way you want it in your pan, up as far as you want, you can, if you want to go all the way up and do the sauce on top, you can. That's fine. After you do that, you're going to let this sit again. You can cover it up with a towel again, and you're going to let it sit again for about 15 or 20 minutes. And get your toppings ready during that time, and whatever you want to put on it. Today we're going to do pepperoni, mozzarella, of course, and pepperoncinis. I think Granny wanted some pepperoncinis. So, I'll probably just do that on half because I don't think Grayson likes pepperoncinis. Alright, and we're going to let this sit for about 15 minutes, and then we'll come back and get the sauce and toppings on it and put it in the oven and bake. Alright, now we've let it sit for, I don't know, 10-15 minutes. It doesn't really matter because it's still going to taste good. Who cares if it's puffy or not? You're going to take your sauce. I prefer the Classico traditional pizza sauce. It's the best that I have found. And I usually use about 1/2 of a jar because I like a lot of sauce per pizza here. And just spread it around. Now, if you noticed a finger in the last clip of my video. That was my father's finger. Well, it's okay because we still got to see everything that we needed to see. So, we're just not going to worry about it. Some things you just can't redo. And that's just real life. So, there we go. Now, Granny is videoing for me right now. Granny, do you want the pepperoni on the top of the cheese or on the bottom on the sauce? I like it on the top of the cheese and then put more cheese on top of that to hold it on.
That sounds good.
Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're using Great Value pre-shredded mozzarella cheese. I'm sorry, Davy, that's my brother. We didn't have time to grate our own cheese. And who cares? It tastes pretty much well the same anyway. We'll just add a little sawdust in there.
Yeah. Convenience for old ladies.
Right. You can put whatever toppings you want. We're just doing pepperoni today. Granny decided she didn't want to fool with pepperoncinis. So we're just doing pepperoni pizza. That's all. Last night I did sausage. I did not do Italian sausage because my husband doesn't like Italian sausage. So I fried up 7 pieces of breakfast sausage. And I actually prefer the breakfast sausage on pizza as opposed to Italian sausage. That's just my personal preference. You can put as much pepperoni or whatever as you like. But I didn't have pepperoni last night, so all we did was the sausage and cheese. And it was a really good pizza. Now we'll just put some more cheese on top. And we're going to put it in a 450-degree oven until it's nice and as brown as you want. We'll say around 20 minutes. We'll check it at about 15 and see what it looks like because I'm at my parents' house and I don't know if their oven is like mine or not. Everybody's is different. So use your common sense, and when the pizza looks done, take it out. So here we go. And we will be back when it's done cooking. All right, I think we are done. Now, we like ours extra brown, so if you don't like yours this brown, then take it out sooner. But I think that looks perfect. What do you think, Granny? Do you think it looks perfect?
Oh, Papa will love it.
Yes. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a spatula and I'm going to put it out on a piece of parchment paper on this board over here to cut it because I don't want to cut in my cast iron pan. It'll ruin my pan and my brother would have a heart attack if I did that. So, all right, Granny. Now, where's your parchment paper?
Bottom cabinet.
You know what? Who cares? We're just going to flop it out on the wood.
Amy,
Yeah.
it's right on in that cabinet drawer. Now don't get up there, baby boy.
The pan's real hot.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, look how. See, that's going to be nice and crispy.
Look at that, Davy. Beautiful.
Right. And now we're just going to cut it up, and I will let you know how everybody likes it. Now try it and see how you like it. It's real hot. Grayson is down here watching Granny.
Wait, my cool. My hat too.
You have to let yours cool, don't you?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
It's very good.
It is very good, isn't it?
Very
So this is one to try, everybody. So, thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed our video today. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos of real life like today.
And share.
And share. You guys have a good day. Bye.